Right here.
Yeah, they normally park right here, man.
This same one?
Hey, sir, you're under arrest.
What did I do? Okay. Can you lock it?
You should call him a bitch ass. For real.
What's going on, gang? Red Channels here, back at you with another commentary video. And this time we're going to be talking about this new rising internet personality, Chud the Builder, who originally is from Clarksville, which is very close to Nashville, Tennessee. And the reason this guy is famous is basically because he is this streamer who goes around and then just drops the N-bomb around black people pretty fearlessly. And that has, needless to say, that has gained him some notoriety. That has made waves on these interwebs as of late. He's going full hard R, so you know he's very controversial. Sometimes he will call some of the people he is engaging with the N-word, hard R, full stop. And that has made quite, he's really made a name for himself, really gained some notoriety, really gained some infamy just doing what he does. He's recently been arrested, and we're going to get into that, but let's take a quick look at how people have reacted to his presence, to his actions.
29-year-old white guy calls himself Chud the Builder. He lives, 30, 40, 50 minutes outside of Nashville in Clarksville, Tennessee. He's been live streaming himself coming to Nashville.
The guy with the cowboy hat?
Cowboy, yes. Yeah.
I just been seeing him across my feed. I didn't know what he was doing, but yeah.
Trolling black people with the N-word and saying they're chimping out and blah, blah, blah. This thing is inevitably going to end with someone, white or black, attacking this guy. And it, again, content over everything. He's building up a social media brand. Now, he could get seriously hurt. And JB, I'm going to give you just an additional background. There's some old pictures of this guy from 5-6 years ago where he was an overweight gay guy. I mean, or certainly flaming. What? Yes. And yes, you see that? And so there's, he's had this transformation into this Chud the Builder. It looks like a MK Ultra psyop to me, that he's been intentionally placed to play this role to spark racial division.
People saying this is an MK Ultra psyop is pretty stupid. It's always some normie who's barely aware of what conspiracy theories are, comparing stuff they see in current events to MK Ultra. I knew what MK Ultra was like in 7th grade. Not everything is MK Ultra. There's no smoking gun that Chud the Builder isn't a psyop, but if you frame things that way, that's proving a negative. So we're going to need more than he looked like he batted for the same team to prove he's part of MK Ultra, which is a defunct program, by the way. That's one of the only reasons you even know about it. And what a lot of black people don't seem to get about Chud the Builder is that there are a lot of white people who actually totally feel this way, totally agree with what he's doing. Like, psyop or not, a lot of white people are getting closer to snapping, especially younger men. Now, I don't think what Chud the Builder is doing here is especially productive or healthy, but it does, to me, seem organic. He's an independent contractor, apparently, got fired from his old job working for someone else, but he has a skill set which allows him to be self-employed. So as long as there are people who are willing to buy services from him, either because they don't know who he is or because they support what he does, and we know there are people who support this behavior, he can continue to do this without getting fired. I mean, honestly, it kind of surprises me there aren't 10 more guys going around doing this right now. Red state, stand your ground laws, essentially unfireable, young, impulsive guy. Pretty much no one can stop him from doing what he's doing unless he is physically attacked, which a lot of people seem to be predicting. After the Austin Metcalf murder and the Irina Zarutska murder, A lot of white people are pissed off. We're talking about a social landscape that is post-2022 Elon Twitter. You know, after buying that, after actually opening it up and making it more of a free speech platform, that has radically changed our sort of informal political culture in this country. You know, Twitter politics doesn't convert to real life in the way that many people expect. And, you know, this is why that Casey Push lost to Vivek, why he got blown out there. For, you know, a lot of the people who are terminally on Twitter, they don't necessarily have their finger to the pulse in the way that they think they do. But Twitter sentiments are definitely reflective of a broader change in culture. You know, progressive cultural influence took a huge hit with Kamala's devastating loss in 2024. There is this semi-anonymous thing going on with all the reels and decentralization of platforms, Twitter being very close to a free speech site now. Tens of millions of people have been exposed to ideas they otherwise never would have seen, and people are still frustrated because America's economy hasn't improved. So, in other words, all the tension before that was going on in this country is still there, but we just saw progressive elites and institutions and their sort of social influence get massively delegitimized. So this behavior on the part of Chud the Builder makes a lot of sense. This is a sort of understandable backlash under our current circumstances. Carmelo Anthony was obviously wrong in the situation there, yet still got over $500,000 in donations for his defense fund from Black Americans. So in this climate, a lot of white people are they're fed up and they're just going to go gloves off. Many Black Americans have shown they simply can't self-police, either because they're being dishonest and just excusing what Carmelo Anthony did, or because they're openly willing to admit, yeah, what he did wasn't right, but look at all the stuff that white people have done to us historically, so screw you, this is justified. And now we're beginning to see rumblings of what it's like when all the sort of goodwill and guilt many white people had and felt has been burned through. You know, that being said, what Chud the Builder is doing is antagonistic. You know, no individual going around their daily personal life wants to be called a slur or insulted or humiliated or then taunted immediately after being insulted and humiliated. Any point Chud the Builder could have been trying to make about the N-word just being a word is undercut when he's also like, yeah, you're not going to do anything about it, when he's taunting these people in these videos, because that's signaling to people that he actually wants to fight. On the one hand, if someone does nothing, he can go, oh, well, you know, it's just a word, so why does anyone care? But then on the other, when someone actually gets angry and kind of responds to him in an irritated way, he goes, ha ha ha, well, you're not going to do anything about it. You know, he's poking this person's manhood or bravery for getting angry but then not getting violent. And at that point, it's like, what do you really want out of this interaction? It doesn't really address core issues like one of the fundamental problems our culture as Americans experience is the fact that societal expectations of Black people's behavior has been set so low. You know, there isn't a word that you could shout at white people or any other group of people that you could expect to get shot over and then also have a ton of the community actively support that sort of violence. Should it be treated as uniquely awful? You know, should hard R saying the N-word be treated as uniquely awful and warranting death? No. Should calling strangers slurs and baiting them into confrontations be normalized? Also no. But anyway, let's segue into some of the lore and background that has surfaced around Chud the Builder, or at least something that has allegedly surfaced, which a lot of people are talking about.
23, Nolan Road, Clarksville.
I don't really remember you, but you do look familiar.
Are you still in there, or you just checked out?
No, I'm Dalton. I've always been Dalton, but I am a Chud.
Right, but you're not my Dalton. You used to come to my house, I fed you.
Yeah, you were cool as shit. I remember you. I don't remember you that much, but I do remember I know you. See, We got roots. Hey, you scared me a little bit when you came up like that.
You helped me when you were following Liver King. But before you were following Liver King, you used to sell me weed. I fed you before.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
But I healed your stomach by teaching you how to eat real food.
Yes, yes. So that's
What was your
why
name again?
I'm Lana. But that's
Lana.
why I'm confused what happened to you. Because you're not racist. I know that. I fed you.
But so you believe in freedom of speech?
I do.
So I should be allowed to say nigger too, right?
Right, but you
Then
also
that's the
have to
only point.
understand
That's it.
People don't have emotional intelligence. They can't.
Is that my fault?
But listen, you gotta be careful because
Hola, mi amigo.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work. Fucking great. But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So you had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick. I have not fucked Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like the cutest way. Now Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't fuck him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first fucked him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been fucked since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to fucking cap. Like, if you're gonna say that we fucked, say the whole truth, okay? Now, with that being said, why do I peg? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor fucked up and chopped my coochie off. You don't believe me? The link is in the fucking bio. I have been this way my whole life. My ex-girlfriends can vouch for me. I am a top. I fuck men and I fuck women with my dick. My dick is bisexual. The pussy is gay. And that's just that on that.
Personally, I don't really know or care if the black woman who is saying she pegged Chud the Builder did or not. It really doesn't change my opinion of him. I don't think it's relevant at all. I'm kind of skeptical if this story is even true. I think she's just doing this to humiliate him for some reason. But either way, you know, Chud has repeatedly claimed to not be racist, and I don't know that he's made any sort of sweeping statements against interracial sex. Whether he is or isn't racist, quote-unquote, that's your line to draw based on what you think racism actually means. You know, I think it's mostly beside the point of what's going on here, but black people and liberals, but black people especially, are latching onto this woman's story because they want a rationalization of Chud the Builder's behavior rather than just accepting white people are getting pissed and fed up and this is just the beginning of what's about to happen with our culture as a country.
I done fell in love with that white boy Chud. That white boy Chud that's going around macing niggas. Pick up my hat, nigga. What you fucking looking at? You chimping out, nigga? I love Chud. I love Chud because you know what Chud is showing everybody? Black people are cowards. You can spit on them. You can call them niggas. They won't do nothing. But if another black person says, "What's up, bitch ass nigga, what you looking at?" they'll kill him. If another black person does the things that Chud is doing, White people can go back to mistreating black people. I swear to God. And black people ain't gonna do nothing but take it. Man, why really? Just, man, you know what's scary? They letting them walk around and stream it. Don't y'all walk around streaming and video recording us kicking each other ass? What's up, bitch ass nigga? So what's wrong with Chud? What's wrong with Chud? I've never heard of him. I have, and I love him. I love a white man that'll look at one of you bitch ass niggas and say, what the fuck are you staring at, you monkey nigga? White man can't never call me a nigga. We got one that's doing it, y'all. I haven't seen one crash out nigga. Now Nashville, and I'm talking to Nashville, Tennessee, because he's in Nashville doing this. I remember when I was in Nashville, I said, fuck something about Nashville. The city was on fire talking about what they gonna do to me. But boy, here we got a white boy just openly saying in a disrespectful manner, and that mace, my choice of weapon. I like guns too. I'm like that white boy too. I keep me a motherfucker. I keep me one. I keep me one too. I'm like that white boy too. I'm like that white boy too, but my choice of weapon is mace. I love mace. I love to see how that black skin turns orange when you mace it. Hey, Chud, whatever you're doing, don't stop doing it, buddy. Because you is proving my point. I've always said black people is always tough with each other. But when you get you a cracker white boy that'll get in your face and say and ain't scared of I've watched every last one of you niggas bow down. Now, kicking Chud's ass is a misdemeanor. If you pop Chud, he can't shoot you. He can't. Because he's a big guy. If you swing at Chud, he's going to mace you. If you go to jail for kicking Chud's ass, guess what? Maybe $1,000 bond. But guess how much money you'll get for kicking Chud's ass? I hadn't seen one take a swing at Chud, but you'll swing at another. I'm telling you, black people have a innate fear of a white man that'll call them a. We won't do nothing. I swear we won't. It's a bunch of niggas hollering about what they'll do if the white. I won't go back to slavery. Well, guess what? We're going back, boy. And Chud is the test to show white people what they can do and get away with. But the word nigga ain't your word. It's an English word that the white man came up for his nigga. How you gonna tell him he can't call you a nigga? And he gave you the name. He gave you the name, boy. And I think this is a great time for America with President Trump in the White House doing away and pulling back all the civil rights legislation to remind black people that you're their nigga.
Now there are some ignorant whites who saw this video and reacted with this response. One person said, he knows what he's doing in this video, baiting blacks into assaulting the guy by clowning them for not assaulting him. Charleston is one of the smarter blacks and he knows he can manipulate the dumb ones. And also, he's baiting, and don't forget this. No, this is white people misunderstanding Charleston's message. Now, Charleston's point is that black people are afraid of actually assertive white people. Black people act with hostility towards white people, usually only when they think they have the advantage. A white guy who is assertive and fearless is atypical and threatening. Hence the strong online reaction and the fact that Chud the Builder hasn't actually been harmed yet. Curiously enough, you see a lot of black people online right now hoping that Chud the Builder has some sort of big reckoning with another white person rather than a black person. But relevant to this whole situation and Charleston's commentary on black fear, it's important to recall that black people went from a position of near total subjugation in this country, which is slavery, to social subordination through separate but equal, to now this sort of caged bird status, which is political and social power conferred through progressive aligned white liberal dominated institutions. You know, collectively, the black community is aware that their position and whatever political or social power they have in this country is actually quite precarious and essentially on loan to them. But anyway, Chud is obviously doing some very anti-progressive things, which will, of course, bring the heat down on him. Apparently, he got kicked out of a restaurant, and I don't know the full circumstances of it. You know, I'm not a lawyer. He may legally, strictly speaking, be in the wrong here. He was arrested. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. He's made a lot of money, and this is a sort of misdemeanor offense, so he'll probably be fine. He'll probably be able to bond out and, you know, afford whatever legal fees just from all the donations he's been getting just as a streamer now. But he was recently arrested and he is getting in trouble. So obviously the powers that be have their eye on him and don't want him to continue behaving in this manner. So here's a little bit of the clip from the incident where he was arrested from. This is the restaurant. This is the restaurant that he was at that he got kicked out of.
Is that the Omni Hotel we're not allowed at? The things that you just said. What did I say? All the things you said. You just recorded it. Yeah, we did. Take care. Go. Go get me the okay. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your meal. They kicked us out. Tell me your name again? Chud the Builder. Absolutely love you. Well, I would not eat here if I were you. Because they just kicked us out because apparently my content offends.
Leave my guests alone, sir.
I wouldn't eat there if I were you.
Leave my guests alone.
This guy knows me and just wanted to shake my hand. Because he respects America, unlike you, midget fuck. Don't come here. They don't like freedom. Make sure you get it one more time. All right, let's go to the hotel. I got a badass Airbnb.
You got a what?
I got a nice Airbnb.
Oh, really?
I can't believe that fucking midget fuck thought I was gonna pay for the meal after they kicked me out. They don't like America over there. They hate freedom of speech. Let's see what the cop has to say. Right?
Yeah. This is Neki, right?
Yeah, this is an NGR. It'll say some shit like that. It'll be up here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get this fucking retard.
Oh, yeah, we're good now.
Nick, I'm right here. Why would I walk in the street? Look at him chimping out. Look at this nigga. Look at you monkey. Look at that monkey. Go climb a tree. Somebody get him a banana. Somebody get the banana. I'm right here, fat. You're in the middle of the road. You're in the middle of the crosswalk. Why are you walking away? Why are you crossing the street? Why are you walking away? Nobody's scared. Why are you walking away? I'm doing so. Keep chimping out. You make yourself look like a monkey. Get back in your car. Get back in your car. Let's go that way. Hey! Hey! We done did with you, nigga. God bless y'all. We got one chipping out. Hey, look, we got love in the streets. Chipping out. Look at him chipping out. Look at that nigga chipping out. Holy shit, we're bringing America back. Freedom of speech, sir. No more chipping out. Get out of the fucking road. Get out of the fucking road. Pull in here. I swear to God. Park. I swear to God. Pull in and park. I swear to God. That's what I thought. I swear to God. You're not swearing to the God I serve. Look at this nigga. Look at him chipping. He's still chipping out. You about to shoot me? You got a gun? Leave me alone. Blow your fucking brains out right here, buddy. Keep threatening me. Keep threatening me. Look at the green light. He's stopping traffic. I'm about to blow his brains out. He pulls back around here. I'm about to blow his fucking brains out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pull back around here again. I don't know if he's about to drive by me. He said he's got a gun. I'm about to fucking up the shit. Keep threatening bodily harm on me. Chimp out. If I see him I swear to God, I'm gonna probably have to open fire on him. If I see him pull up on us again, it's gonna be over with. What up? Y'all cool? Are y'all gonna chimp out on me too? I'll say what's up to y'all. Thank you for being cool. Y'all see that motherfucker trying to yell at me and shit?
Where he at?
He said he's trying to do a goddamn drive-by. Right here, this fucking dumbass.
Where?
Right here. He's trying to jump me. He said he's trying to shoot me. Shit. He just called and had me kicked out of the fucking restaurant because he's a bitch, bro.
He is a bitch.
He is a bitch.
So let him know he's a bitch.
Look at his dumb ass.
He is a bitch. What a bitch is that, though? We need bitches, man.
Yeah, we'll get some bitches. You know, we got motion around here.
I'm trying to tell you.
God bless you,
Hey,
bro.
I'm trying to be
Hell
with
yeah.
you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, take it easy.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all having my back.
What's up?
We should go hit Broadway one more time before we head back.
I don't even know, bro. It's kind of hot.
I was talking to the police.
Yeah,
Snitch. Shit. Hold on, let me zoom in. He was all hot. Now he's snitching.
Yeah. Nigga driving by saying you're gonna shoot me and shit. Buddy, please.
And it's on stream.
Yeah, it sure is. Get his ass on the fucking stream. That's what I
did.
To say. Isn't it funny how we got the fucking contrast in the same picture?
Yep.
Bro drove by me when we left the restaurant and said, "Ha, I got you kicked out, bitch." You heard that?
He said fat.
Whatever. Don't
Yeah,
give a
same
fuck.
thing, yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like, he said, "Ha, we got you kicked out."
Yeah.
Then he stops in the fucking street to sit and yell and harass at us.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. Beautiful church, and the stained glass is all.
And then basically Chud got arrested for this incident because apparently the restaurant he was kicked out of, he'd already ordered a large meal or something like that. I don't know the particulars of it. I do think that the police are kind of on his case, especially because they've already identified him as a nuisance. They want him to stop doing what he's doing. There will be more heat on him in the days to come. And I'm actually pretty interested in seeing how this saga continues to play out. Will there be more Chud the Builders in the future? I mean, we've already had people in the past. We had, what's her face? Shiloh Hendricks and Lily Gaddis go viral, get famous for being unapologetically racist. You know, I think there's a real market for this. And as our culture frays and decays and we see the prevalence of social media and these sort of parasocial relationships with streamers and other internet personalities, I think we're going to see more of this in the future. Even if Chud the Builder in particular has his 15 minutes of fame and disappears after this, based on the pressure, based on the situation he's in. I as I was saying before, the material conditions are ripe for more people to imitate him. And I'm surprised there haven't been more people out there who are fed up with the sort of social climate who are doing the same thing already. So I'm expecting there will be more of this in the future. But tell me what your thoughts are. I'm curious to hear. What are your thoughts on the culture? What are your thoughts on politics? The implications of this event? How do you feel about him? How do you feel about what he's doing? How do you feel about how people are reacting? Let me know in the comment section below. And red channels will catch you, of course, in the next one.